Welcome to the weekly press briefing of the Kosovo Specialist Chambers, where we aim to provide journalists with an update on the latest developments at the court and the opportunity to ask questions. On Wednesday, 10th of May, the fourth witness called by the Specialist Prosecutor's Office in the Hashim Thaçi et al. Case began their testimony, which has so far been conducted in private session. In the same case, on 8th of May, the Recep Salimi and Jakub Krasniqi defense teams filed public redacted versions of their pretrial briefs, which can be accessed on the KSC website. Under the rules, a defense pretrial brief may indicate in general terms the nature of the accused's defense, the charges and matters which the accused disputes, and a list of potential witnesses the defense intends to call. In the Salih Mustafa case, a public redacted version of the defense's appeal brief is available on the KSC website. The original version of the brief was filed on the 24th of April. The appeal brief is a document in which the defense sets out all of the arguments and authorities in support of the appeal against the trial judgment. The next step in the appeals process in the Mustafa case is for the prosecution and victims' counsel to respond to the arguments of the defense. On 5th of May 2023, the Court of Appeals panel granted in part the request by the prosecution and the victims' counsel for an extension of time to file their briefs, and in response to the defense's appeal brief, by 5th of June 2023. In the case of Hisni Guzzati and Nasim Haradinaj, as reported last week, both Guzzati and Haradinaj have addressed the Supreme Court chamber of the KSC with a request for protection of legality in relation to the judgment of the Court of Appeals panel in that case. On 8th of May, the Supreme Court panel ordered the Haradinaj defense to refile its request, finding that it was over the word limit. Haradinaj's defense resubmitted the request on 10th of May. In terms of next steps, the Supreme Court panel has ordered the prosecution to file any response to the defense submissions on protection of legality within 60 days, and the defense will have 30 days thereafter to reply to the prosecution. In the Pietrashala trial, the Court of Appeals panel addressed the issue of the admissibility of prior statements given by the accused in 2016 and in 2019, as well as other related items. The panel granted one of the issues appealed by the defense in part, while upholding the trial panel's earlier decision to consider the relevant prior statements as admissible.